The Qing dynasty of China, which ruled from 1644 to 1911, was one of the most successful dynasties in China. They produced notable cultural and artistic achievements, including work in jade carving and painting. But they also maintained one of the most powerful, trained, disciplined, and merciless military in the history of militaries in the world. But did you know that there was one person who constantly outsmarted the entire dynasty? Yep, one person. And that one person happens to be a woman. And the pirate as well. Qing Shi. Not your average pirate with an eye patch and a parrot. She's a woman who started with absolutely nothing, climbed to the top of pirate food chain, and ended up commanding 70,000 pirates and 300 ships. That's not a crew. That's a floating nation. And this is her story. From flower boat to fearsome fleet. Born Xiyang in 1775 in China, Guangdong province, Qing Shi didn't exactly have an easy start. She worked on a flower boat, essentially a floating brothel, and quickly became known for her sharp wit, business savviness, and uncanny ability to manipulate powerful men. And these are skills that she would later use to run pirates instead of clients. In 1801, she married Cheng Yi, one of the most infamous pirate commanders. But here's the twist. She wasn't just a trophy wife. Together, they united rival pirate gangs into a legendary Red Flag fleet, creating a pirate empire that grew to 70,000 strong. That's twice the size of the British Royal Navy at that time. No biggie. Death of the husband? No problem. When Cheng Yi suddenly died in 1807, everyone thought Qing Shi's career would sink faster than a leaky dinghy. But Qing Shi said, "Hold my rum." She took control of the entire fleet. No easy feat, considering pirates aren't exactly known for their organizational skills. Her secret weapon? Zhang Bo Zhai, her late husband's adopted son and trusted lieutenant. He became her ally and eventually her partner. Okay, let's not get into that. That's a little awkward. But he helped her secure her dominance. Together, they tightened their grip on trade routes and made the Qing dynasty's navy look like confused bath toys. The Pirate Code. No slackers, no creeps, no drama. Qing Shi realized that she cannot rule with firepower alone. She needed to make this a community, and one way to do that is to unite them by sharing the same values and the same objectives. So she created the Pirate Code. It's a code of conduct, but it does more than just guide people on what to do in certain situations or how to act. It actually established their identity. Here are some of the things in that code of conduct: loot distribution, fair shares for all pirates, no hoarding. It's like pirate socialism, but it actually worked. Number 2, discipline. Theft, disobedience, or desertion, that equates to execution. Qing Shi did not come to play. Third, women's safety. Female captives were treated with respect. Harm them and you are dead. Simple as that. This strict but fair system trained pirates to respect other pirates, and more importantly, respect themselves. For the first time in their lives, they weren't just criminals. They were a part of a community who recognizes and sees them. And that earned her loyalty and obedience, transforming her unruly fleet into a disciplined, profit-generating machine, outsmarting empires like a boss. While Qing Shi's fleet was outnumbered and outgunned by Qing Dynasty, the British, and the Portuguese, she didn't really care. She knew worrying was useless. Doing something about it was a way better option. So she decided to learn, master, and develop her own military tactics. Number 1, guerrilla tactics. She mastered surprise attacks, decoy ships, and ambushes. Her enemies are always taking her bait, following leads only to find out it's an ambush. Her enemies were always 5 steps behind. Next, economic dominance. Looting and stealing valuable items are good ways of earning money, but not a very efficient way of actually surviving. Stealing and looting means you're always on the offensive, and she wanted passive income. And so she taxed merchants like a floating pirate government. If anybody refuses to pay, they sink. Next, spies and intelligence. Her network of informants ensured she always knew what her enemies were up to. So she developed the widest network of secret assets. And she treated these assets really, really well to ensure that they remained faithful and loyal to her. And last, ruthlessness. Her fleet terrorized the seas so thoroughly that even the combined forces of entire empires couldn't stop her. Her rule was simple: anybody that is not a part of her community is either an asset that they need to milk or an enemy they need to destroy. Death, more like pirate retirement goals. By 1810, the pressure started mounting. The Qing dynasty was really tired of losing face and ships, so they offered Qingxi a deal. And what did she do? She did not surrender. She negotiated like a Wall Street CEO. And what were her terms? Number one, full amnesty for her and her pirates. Number two, she got to keep her wealth. Yes, all of it. Number three, her partner, Zhang Baozhai, was given a cushy job as a naval officer. So, Qingxi retired, opened a gambling house, and lived comfortably in Guangdong province until her peaceful death in 1844 at the age of 69, one of the few pirates in history to die of old age instead of cannonballs. The legacy of Qingxi. Qingxi wasn't just a pirate. She was a pioneer of leadership and strategy in a world that underestimated her at every turn. She outsmarted empires, commanded tens of thousands of rowdy pirates, and walked away from it with all of her wealth, freedom, and reputation intact. When everyone was ruling with force, she ruled with brains. Her story isn't just about piracy, it's about breaking norms, seizing opportunity, and providing the power comes from intelligence, not brute strength. She left behind a legacy that challenges the traditional image of pirates as rum soaked men with peg legs and instead gives us a symbol of ambition, control, and strategic brilliance. In fact, she didn't just lead, she reinvented leadership. So the next time you're facing a problem that seems insurmountable, remember Qingxi. She didn't just weather the storm, she owned the sea. Was that fun? It was one of the funniest, most entertaining stories I've ever come across with. So I thought I'll share it. I hope that you learned something, or at the very least, it made you smile. If you ended up liking this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification button. And of course, share the video if you can. Also, please follow me on X or on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Patreon if you want a community where you can freely express your opinion, especially if it's an unpopular one. Please join us. For as long as you say it respectfully, you'll be good. See you there. Thanks.